Hey everybody, here is chapter 30. We are continuing the last part of this book. This is the very last chapter. We are still talking about correlative adverbs of place. And here is a new chant box. You notice how it says type, vowel ending, relative, interrogative, indefinite, and demonstrative. So let's go with the stationary locations. The vowel ending is an I, ubi, alakubi, and ibi. And that means where, somewhere, or there. You have, that's a stationary, not moving, right? Direction towards something, you have quo, aliquo, and ao, which mean whither, or to where are you going? To somewhere, or thither, or to there. Okay, direction away, we have the unde, alacunde, inde, which is whence or from where, or when, like whence do you come, right? And alacunde is from somewhere, and inde is thence or from there. Okay, proximity near, we have qua, which is by what way, and aliqua, which is by some way, and ea, which is by that way. Okay? Sometimes those things don't make a lot of sense until you use them within the sentences, and we'll do that in just a minute. So here are our new vocabulary words. We have time adverbs, which tum means then and next, quando is when, aliquando is sometime, nunc is now, tunc is then or next, just like tum. Celeriter is swiftly or quickly, and fortiter is bravely. Whew, I'm not doing my Latin very well today. Okay, on the next page you can see the review vocabulary, which is flamma, which is flame, forma is shape or beauty, gratia is thanks, ora is hour, and lingua or linguae is tongue or language. Turn the page, and here we talk more about correlative adverbs. So it says, notice that this week's chant contains some more correlative adverbs. The table contains interrogative adverbs, adverbs which ask a question, and indefinite adverbs refer to something that is unknown or, of course, indefinite. Okay? The table also includes demonstrative adverbs that show from the word demonstro where the action of a verb is taking place. Since all of these words are adverbs, they will modify verbs. Interrogative adverbs ask how a verb's action is performed. Where does he walk? Ubi ambulat. Indefinite adverbs describe the vague unknown or undefined way a verb's action is performed. He walks somewhere. Ambulat, alakubi. Demonstrative adverbs show where the action of a verb is performed. He walks there. Ambulat ibi. Okay? Notice that you've learned some demonstrative adverbs last week, right? We did illic, illuk, illink, illak. That wasn't last week, I don't think. And you have also learned other ones like ibi, ieo, indi, ea. Okay? So if you look down at the other chart, this is just the letter right here. These are the letters that show direction to location, direction toward, direction away, and proximity near. Okay? That'll be at the end, right? So if it ends in an O, it's a direction toward when we're talking about demonstrative adverbs. Okay? Notice that many of last week's correlatives had very similar patterns with qua for the interrogative and the relative, and ali for the indefinite, and a T for the demonstrative. Okay? They're just trying to give you guys well, they're trying to connect things together. So some of that you may not understand, but that's okay. We'll continue on. And let's look at the vocabulary. I've already written it all in. Ubi is where or where. Alakubi is somewhere. Ibi is there. Quo is whither or whither. Aliquo is to somewhere. Ao is thither or to there. Unde is whence or whence. Alacunde is from somewhere. Indi is thence or from there. Qua is by what way. Aliqua is by some way. Ea is by that way. Tum is then or next. Quando is when. Aliquando is sometime. Nunc is now. Tunc is then or next. Celerater is swiftly or quickly. And fortiter is bravely. Okay, I went ahead and filled in the chat box for the correlative adverbs where it's relative or an interrogative. Do you notice how each time it's asking question? Where, whither, whence, by what way? Okay, and then in the indefinite, it's undefined. So somewhere, to somewhere, from somewhere, by some way. It's not very descriptive, right? And then in the demonstrative case, you have there, thither, thence, or from there, or by that way. Okay? Maybe that gives a little bit of help. And then, of course, these are the endings that you find in those. So if it's a proximity near, you see proximity near, it ends in an A, it ends in an A, and it ends in an A. Okay? Those are just trying to help you see those, like when you see them in a sentence, you can maybe see a little bit of them or be able to recognize them a little better. So turning to the next page, to the translation worksheet. These are fairly easy because, well, the sentences on the left are almost exactly like the sentences on the right. So the first sentence says, Ubi Roma est? Where is Rome? And then the next sentence that we translated is Ubi casa tua est? Where is your house? Okay. Roma albucubi prope fluvius est. Rome is somewhere near a river. And then the one we translate is Casa mea prope forum est. My house is near the town square or town, what is it called? Forum, like the center of town. Next one, Imperator ibi vivit. The emperor lives there. So the next one we are supposed to translate is cum tribus sororibus ibi vivo or vivo. And it says, with 3 sisters, I live there. And then the question is, quo exercitus contendit? Where is the army marching to? And then the one we do is, quo pater tuus it? Where is your father? And the next one says, exercitus aliquo in Germania condentit? The army marches to somewhere in Germany. And we say, pater meus aliquo in furor it? My father is somewhere in the town square. Okay? Can you guys see the similarities? They're giving you all of the demonstratives and just adding a little bit of a different sentence in each one of these, and it should be fairly easy to go from one side to the other. Okay? Unde hic exercitus venit? From where did this army come? And then it says, unde pater tuus venit? From where does your father come? And then, is alacunde iuxta Venezuam venit? It came from somewhere next to Venezuela. And then it says, is alacunde trans fluvius venit? He comes from somewhere across the river. Okay, trans is across, fluvius is river. Okay, moving on to this one. Amicus meus Marcus indi venit. My friend Marcus came from there. Heri soror mea indi ambulavit. My sister Heri walked from there. Nunc cupio ire ad Venezuam. Now I want to go to Venusia. Excuse me. Nunc navigo in Tibere. Now I sail in the Tiber. Post quam, which means after, Venusium visto, tunc linguam noam sciam. It says, after I visit Venusia, then I will know a new language. Post quam, after, in Tibere navigo, tunc in ripa dormiam. After I sail the Tiber, then I will sleep on the riverbank. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next page, which is another translation worksheet. And it says, finish the sentences. Write the sentences from English to Latin. And they give you 2 examples, and then we'll start on the one that I started on. It says, Julie lives there too. And I have Julia, ibi, videt quoque. Where is Mark walking to? Quo est Mark ad ambulat? Now, I had to look this up because it's not actually in our book, but ambulat just means walks. Where is Mark walks to? That's what my sentence says. But ambulando is another form. It's a walking. It means walking. So it's a form of conjugation that we haven't dealt with. So I don't know why they have it in these sentences, but they do have several of them. And I guess it's because you can't ask questions very well without having a different form of the verb. Okay, so here's another one. He is walking to somewhere near the forum. Is est ambulando alla quo iuxta ad forum. Okay? I want to walk there with him. Volo, which also means to fly, but it means to want also. Volo ambulare indi cum eum. From where did John come? Unde John venit? He came from somewhere in Germany. Is alcunde in Germania venit. I know a man from there. Scio vir inde. Or you could say it, vir inde scio. Once again, some of these sentences can be mixed around and it doesn't mean they're wrong. Okay? By which way did John come? Qua John venit? He came by some way through Italy. Is alla qua per Italia venit. Mark came by that way too. So Mark quoque ea venit, or you can say Mark ea quoque venit, or you can say Mark venit quoque ea. Once again, like I said, you can switch sentences around and put verbs at the end. You can put them in the middle. And it doesn't change. It doesn't make the sentence wrong. Sorry, I'm getting a little crazy with my phone. I think, once again, I started to fill this part out by myself because I was just testing myself, and I realized that I had done this all in permanent marker, and it was so messy. So y'all don't have to do this, but the quizzes are for you guys to do, and you can turn them in if you want extra credit, and then we're on the Chapter 31 review after this. So hopefully Chapter 30 was pretty self-explanatory. It didn't really have much. It was just correlative adverbs. If you guys have any questions, go over these sentences because they're really good. They're actually good sentences and helping you kind of understand the language and conversational Latin, which is kind of a lot of fun. So it helps you understand how to ask questions, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. I am going to send this to y'all right now, and I will get back to you guys after Easter. All right? I hope everyone has a blessed Easter, and I miss seeing y'all's faces. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.